Greetings, loved ones, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am baking because I haven't done a baking video in a while. When was the last time that I did one? I don't even recall. Maybe a baking with best friends episode or just showing stuff throughout my vlogs, but I haven't done for a very long time a recent main channel full baking vid. I'm doing that today. So first things first, I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees. Also, should probably tell you what we're making. Today, we are making something that I have wanted to make for literal months. I followed this woman, Tara, who really knows? Not I. I've never met her in real life, but we're mutuals on Instagram, and she sent me one of her ebooks, which she normally has them available on Patreon online, and she sent me her dessert book, and it's called Eating the Beauty Way. And all of the recipes she shares on her Instagram, the Medicine Circle is her @ are incredible, but this specific one, the flowering dark chocolate shortbreads, I have been eyeing for so long. I mean, look at the photo. It looks so fucking good. Calendula petals on top of chocolate shortbreads. I'm a fiend for shortbreads. Any kind of shortbread dessert or something with like a crusty bottom, like lemon bars. Love them so much. Larry wants to come inside. Give me a second. Let's wash our hands. So, let's go ahead and get the hell right into this, shall we? I'm so excited. Holy shit. I've been craving chocolate things because my period right around the corner. So these will be nice to have when she finally arrives. So the stuff you're going to need, let's go through it now. I have everything up here, but you're going to need coconut flour, baby. This gigantic bag of coconut flour was given to me by the family that I babysit for. The dad works for like a food company and gets a bunch of bulk stuff, so he gave me that because he had too much. Anyways, you're going to need cocoa powder, salt, vanilla extract, some kind of nut butter, coconut oil, maple syrup, and dried flower petals. Got it? Good. I can't wait. Oh, I forgot to say, I'm going to be doing 2 truths and a lie as I go through this video, and you guys can comment down below which ones you think are the lies. And who knows, maybe I'll leave a comment down below saying what the lie was in a few days, but I want to see what you guys think about me, okay? We're going to start off by combining the coconut flour, oil, and maple syrup in a medium-sized bowl and use our hands to bring it together in a ball. I feel like maybe 2 truths and a lie is traditionally played with more than just one person, but we're gonna forget about that today, okay? 1 1/3 cup of coconut flour. 1 1/3. And I got freaking flour on my pants. I forgot to mention that most of her recipes are gluten and refined sugar free. Very good. Healthier than your usual one. I need to put my hair up. And I will also be microwaving my coconut oil. While that happens, let's put in our maple syrup. 6 tablespoons and here we go. So, 2 truths and a lie. I'm about to turn 23. I love pickles. And I used to be a cheerleader. Now do what you will with that. 2/3 a cup of melted coconut oil. Oh, already preheated, okay. And she said to combine with my hands? Okay. You're gonna need a glass Pyrex dish, by the way, for this recipe. This is a messy process. I didn't think it would be this messy. Whoops. I can't even move the angle down to show you how messy this is because my hands are tied. Bring it together into a ball. My coconut flour definitely had a lot of like balls in it, so just make sure that you're not leaving all of those intact. You gotta break them down with your hands, all right? Finished. Now it says to line the bottom of this glass Pyrex baking dish with parchment paper and rub a thin coat of coconut oil in it, but I don't use or have parchment paper, so I'm just going to be doing oil. Let's hope for the best. Now, my next 2 truths and 1 lie. I want to get another dog right now. My sister is my best freaking friend. And I have been on YouTube for almost 8 years. Now I'm just pressing, as you can see, all of the dough out and trying to spread it to the edges while keeping it like even. This dough smells like those coconut Girl Scout cookies. Samoas! It smells like Samoas. Love them. Surprisingly, that dough comes off your hands really easily and I didn't even get that dirty. Now it says, use a fork to poke about 10 holes lightly across the bottom and place in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, my next 2 truths and a lie are gonna be more raunchy, okay? My body count is 4, and those are 5 holes. That last one didn't count, by the way, the holes comment, but this next holes comment does count. I like it in both holes. Oh boy. And then the last one is I have a foot fetish. This video is absurd. If it says 10 to 12, we are doing 11. Melt together the caramel ingredients. These are the next steps. And whisk until they are well mixed. Pour the mixture on top of the crust. Spread evenly with a spatula. So we'll melt together all of the caramel filling. I say caramel because it's not. It's healthy. Who was that? Do a little mixy-poo, this almond butter. Okay, 1 cup of creamy nut butter. I should have said that at the beginning. Needs to be creamy. 1 cup. 2/3 a cup of maple syrup. I must admit, I am unsure why it made that noise. The sugar, maybe? We're gonna lower that heat. All right. Hey, 2/3 a cup of coconut oil. This might need to be melted again. While we wait, I'll say more truths and lies. This game is a lot harder to come up with on the spot, especially when you're alone, because you're not getting inspiration from anybody. My puppy Rue is about to turn a year old. My dog Larry is 28 in dog years, and my favorite color is yellow. 1/3 a cup, 2/3 a cup, a tablespoon of vanilla extract. That's way more than any other recipe I ever use, but we're doing it today. Do you guys remember when I made my own vanilla extract in an episode of Vlogmas? Pretty iconic if you ask me. I need to do that again because I'm running low, as you can see. Was that it? Oh, sea salt to taste, about 1/2 teaspoon. Well, if it's just a taste, we'll do like a violent shake. And I'd say that this is generally melted together. Check her out. The nut butter is the one who's having a hard time, not me. Okay, while that's melting and this still has 4 minutes, I'm gonna import this footage off my camera because my memory card's getting full.
20 minutes later.
We have returned, okay? I'm back. This came out of the oven. It's still slightly warm. The recipe says to remove and let cool. It's cooler than it was when it first came out. I'm getting impatient, can you tell? It all has to go into the fridge together anyways. So I'm gonna do the nice pour. Yeah, can you see I brought my baby whisk out that I got for Christmas? Beautiful, love it. I'm so fucking excited for these. Might I say that, hey, why are you eating the rug? This puppy is freaking crazy, I'll tell you that much.
What are you doing, making a little cheesecake?
No. I'm making some bars. I'm making some shortbread bars. I'm not making cheesecake. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Place it in the fridge until it is cooled. Who knows when that will be? I'm gonna predict about 25 minutes. This caramel filling, delicious. We love a healthy treat. I'm saying healthy with like a little bit of caution. Obviously it's not healthy to eat a dessert all the time, but I must say this is healthier than most other recipes I make. Also, this is vegan. This is vegan. It's freaking vegan. I didn't even say that at the beginning. Hello. Now we wait again. So I'll see you in like 25 minutes.
Eventually.
Okay, now with the 1/2 cup, we've melted the coconut oil. So we're doing 1/2 cup of coconut oil, 1/2 cup cocoa powder, and then 4 tablespoons of maple syrup. This recipe is gonna make me use all my maple syrup. Barely enough. Good enough though. 4. Quickly whisk together. And then pour this over the cold filling. Sprinkle evenly with the crunchy salt and the flowers. You bet. I'm making flowering dark chocolate shortbreads.
What does that mean?
You'll see.
Baby, here's a secret I have to tell you. I love you!
This is, how do you say, as good as it's going to get. This coconut oil and cocoa powder and maple syrup mixture, delicious. I have to say, this recipe actually calls for flaky salt, and I don't have that. I'm no Haley Blay, okay? I don't have all of my crazy salts. So I'm just gonna use this regular salt and use it, you know, just kind of sparingly over the top. Chocolate with salt on top is incredible. You know what else is really great with salt? Pizza, like when you salt your crust. Oh, fantastic. Gotta love it. Hot chocolate, great with salt. Pretty much anything, great with salt. I'm cutting myself off there. Calendula is one of my favorite flowers. It's so fantastic. You can eat it, you can use it on your face as well. You can use it on your skin or your animals who have skin problems. You can do lots with it because it's fantastic and really easy to grow. Okay, I'm trying not to get too over the top, but I do love calendula, so. Now, we refrigerate until the chocolate is solidified. Might I add, pretty minimal cleanup, you know? I had 3 separate things, and then I'm just gonna rinse out my maple syrup bottle to reuse it. Might as well just clean up now, because if you put it off, then it's no good. Then you don't feel the reward as much for eating a chocolate treat, because then you look at the sink and you say, look at this mess I made. It's horrible. Get to it.
A few moments later.
Dishes, done. Fantastic. And now I have a question for all of the OGs out there who have been watching me since the beginning. Do any of you remember when I made that video so long ago, I want to say in my first year of doing YouTube videos, that was called My Pet Peeves? I don't recommend going to watch it. It was very negative. It's an interesting thing. You know, we all have pet peeves, but I didn't need to sit down and talk about them for 13 minutes or however long that video was. I'll be amazed if that video is actually 13 minutes long and I just remembered that off the top of my head. But the other day I was thinking and I was like, I have updated pet peeves from that video and I'm gonna share a couple with you now instead of doing more 2 truths and a lie. It's been enough. They're hard for me to think of, all right? My new pet peeves, not that long, but when people use the word delicious or yummy to describe feelings or things that they're doing. For example, if I'm following a yoga instructor and she says, and just, you know, delve into this yummy pose, this delicious pose. It literally sends shivers up my spine. I absolutely hate it. And I just think delicious and yummy should be reserved for only talking about food. And even then, I don't really use yummy to describe it. I'm not like, this is so yummy. I probably have before, but like, oh my God. Also just like when people are talking about like mainly vulnerability or other feelings or something like that, they're like, just like that yummy vulnerability, you know, that delicious honesty. And I'm like, please, let's just stop it. Stop it right there. I still hate the smell of oranges. It's definitely a pet peeve of mine when people eat them around me. But Finley's the same way with bananas. And I feel like I had another one. Oh, when people don't push their chairs in at my table. I feel like once you take off the lid on the pet peeve jar, they just keep coming up. Much easier to think of than the 2 truths and 1 lie. And then my final pet peeve, this is one that Finley knows and loves, is when he doesn't put his stuff in the mudroom. I'm like, we have a mudroom for us to take off our dirty shoes. Leave them there. If you have a jacket, take it off when you first come through the back door. You know, you don't need to bring it into the main room, throw it on the floor. That's why we have a mudroom. And that's my final peeve. Whew. Brutal. Just kidding. My final pet peeve is when my freaking dog disappears under my feet and I don't see her. I don't want to hurt you, Bisha. Oh my God. These look beautiful. Yay. Okay. Let's chop into one of these bad boys and try it out. I guess the chocolate isn't fully solidified, but like I said earlier, I'm an impatient person. So I'm just gonna pop her out. I also kind of have to speed it up because it's 3:30 and I have somebody coming over my house at 4. We're just gonna try out this full piece right here. All right. Because it came off as the only together piece in the bunch. And then we'll let them cool for even longer because they need it. Taste test number 1. Oh my God. Mmm. Wow. Shit. These are really good. What could be better than having these in my house for the next week during my period cycle? Incredible. The salt really tops it off, folks. Incredible. Show-stopping, amazing, beautiful, lovely, awesome. Delicious and yummy. All right, my dudes, it's time for me to head the heck out. This was a very easy recipe, very fun to make, delicious treat for me. Love it so much. I hope you guys make them. Please comment down below what you think the lies were that I told in this video, and I'll try to pin a comment that maybe gets it right on the ball. Let's see who knows me best. Anyways, you can also comment some of your pet peeves down below. I'm curious. And thank you so much for watching this video, and shout out to the Medicine Circle. Tara, either way, she's a queen. Go and follow her on Instagram. She doesn't know I'm filming this video, by the way, but hopefully a nice gift for her will be some nice followers coming from me to her and just admiring her lovely work. She's a great cook. Let's wrap this up. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Ring the notifications bell if you'd like to be notified when I upload. You can become a patron of mine if you want to support my earnings for this month. And until my next video, stay smiling. Bye guys. Happy Friday.